Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of Freedom Planet 2. Carol's gonna Carol, and so she's on her way to the Battlesphere in order to fight some robots, I guess. But first we have to go through the Phoenix Highway. Pretty great stage, it's honestly one of my favorites. More horizontal than it is vertical though, so it goes by kinda quickly. Phoenix Highway does introduce new enemy types, and those are the laser enemies. Now these enemies will track your characters near perfectly and in front of them and shoot lasers down towards them. And when they're about to fire, they pretty much just stop right in front of you and shoot the laser down, ensuring that you run into the damn thing. So what you want to do is either dodge accordingly in order to avoid the laser, or stop with them and then attack them. Kind of annoying if I do say so myself, but here they're not bad because there's only one of them at one time, so they're not that intrusive. Later on, however, like in the final Dreadnought-esque stages at the end, oh, yeah, they suck. Anyway, here's Carol's bike. It grants Carol a slight speed boost in this game as compared to the first game, where it grants her a drastic speed boost. So here, I don't really need it that much. I can put the damn thing away with the jump disc. The bike goes into cold storage, or the ether, or wherever Carol puts it. Not sure if I want to know. But you can get the bike back by pressing the jump disc button again and then pressing the dodge button. That way you can save the bike from getting damaged or destroyed, because in this game, just like in the first, whenever you get hit, the bike takes damage, and if you take too many hits with the bike, it just blows up. Carol will still be fine if, less health, but the bike will be totally ruined. The good thing about the bike in Freedom Planet 2 is it can withstand a lot more damage this time, at least maybe 3 or 4 more hits. Now that is mitigated with the shields. Whenever you collect the shield, you and the bike does not take damage. Only the shield does. You can somewhat outrun the laser enemies whenever they start firing. Like right here. Okay, maybe not outrun, just a leisurely stroll, but still. Again, relatively easy to avoid, but later on, they become a bitch. I've heard of somebody getting ran over by a bike, but not having a bike thrown at you. Wow. Is this how they do things on Avalis? And am I going to devolve into spewing puns like Carol? Hopefully not. I can't promise you that, though. The cave section right here, which may as well be the second half of Phoenix Highway, adds a bit more platforming and verticality. Not a very long section at all, it just requires you to hit some switches in order to flip some platforms. Out of here! I love the background here. A lot of Freedom Planet 2's backgrounds employ some unique line-scrolling techniques that are not too common in other games. Best examples being the Robot Graveyard and Globe Opera stages that are about to come up. Robot Graveyard taking place in a snowy mountain, which I already love the aesthetic. The more down you go in that level, like you keep going down and down and down, the larger the mountains appear to be. But if you're at the top of the stage, then, well, you're at the peak of the mountain, so therefore you're just seeing the tips. Globe Opera, or more specifically the second stage of Globe Opera, is another one that flexes its graphical muscles. But I'll be sure to elaborate when we actually get to it in the Globe Opera stages. Well, actually, no. The Battlesphere has the same graphical style, so we'll get to it next part. Anyway, this giant truck right here is probably the easiest boss in this game. If you're Carol, well, hell, pretty much if you're everybody in this game, this boss is easy. All you have to do is destroy the big old core that's on the top of the truck. You can cheese this boss fight with Carol's jump kicks, because whenever you take a health bar, the vehicle will tend to veer away from the character a little bit. But with the jump kicks, you can stay relatively parallel to where the core is at and not have to worry about catching up as much.
Have you seen Carol?
Yeah, she said she was going to Shang to buy ice cream for everyone. Isn't she the best?
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's just check on her super quick. Carol? Why are you going to Shangmu?
Battlesphere, gonna fight, gonna get me some grand prizes.
Whoa, what now? What about our missions from the Magister.
Can't talk. Robot smashy time.
Neera's gonna kill us.
Must be 13 years old or to apply. The Battlesphere is not responsible for death, dismemberment, injuries, or hair loss of any kind. This advertisement is brought to you by Mayor Zhao and Zhao Entertainment Corporation. Brand prizes are subject to change at the discretion of Mayor Zhao at any time and are non-negotiable. All entrance fees are non-refundable.
Enter now!
Is she out of her feline mind?
I wouldn't underestimate Carol the Wildcat. Oh, do you think that would be her stage name? That would be so cool!
Go after her if you wish. I have better things to do.
Wait, didn't you say you were looking for more fighters?
A solid idea, but Gong and I had already considered it. The champion had no interest in our battles. Something about, the Red Wing of Justice will not be drafted into military service.
That was very good!
Thank you.
But you do want his help, right? So what if we go to the Battlesphere and win? Then he'll have to reconsider.
It'll be fun! I'm going to enter as Aleem, the masked marauder with a mysterious past.
I would like to know if the robots in there are related to the ones we've been fighting. I suppose this is worth our attention.
That's the spirit.
Looks like we're going to meet another wacky character. Anyway, Shang probably has the best music in the game.
While this was an unexpected deviation, this diversion gives us an opportunity to confirm our neighbor's strength. We are all in this together, after all.
Have fun storming the Battlesphere! Takes me back.
Gong has stated in an optional conversation that he was a Battlesphere champion in the past. His skills with the shield impressed the Magister so much that he recruited Gong into the Shang 2 army. And the rest was history. Hopefully history we can repeat with the Red Wing of Justice. Anyway, welcome to Zhaoland. Oh my god, it's freaking Disneyland. Disneyland! And who's the best suited for this whole adventurous, fun-loving stage? Why, the most crotchety character in the whole franchise, that's who. If you gave Neera the opportunity to blow Zhaoland up, she would take it because it's a noise complaint. But that's besides the point. Zhaoland is a pretty good stage, but it looks more like Carnival Night Zone than it does its actual own unique stage, if you know what I mean. It's got bumpers, it's got those spiral platforms that spin you around in circles, it's even got grind rails. Which those weren't in the original Sonic 3, but it's still very much a Sonic thing to have grind rails. But yeah, I'm noticing this streak in the sky. Does Avalis have a ring? Is there like a ring system on Avalis or something like Jupiter? Oh god, I'm stuck. Get me out of here. But yeah, that streak in the sky, that's something I've never noticed until just now, actually. It's even on the box art, like in the sky. If you look to the right of the box art, there's that streak. What is it? Is that from the Kingdom Stone? You know what? That's probably what that is. It's the Kingdom Stone fucking the planet up. Because in the first game, the Kingdom Stone blew up and dispersed in the sky. But I thought it actually like dispersed and disappeared. I didn't know it was gonna formulate a ring. And in 3 years too. That's a short time frame for a ring system to form. But this is a sci-fi fantasy. This is not supposed to make sense. At least to us. Anyway, here's a gimmick of Zhaoland. We're playing baseball. Or more specifically, baseball is playing us because Zhaoland is located in Soviet Russia. That's the plot twist. Anyway, what you want to do with the baseballs is, pretty much you just want to aim to where you're going, where you want to go. Nothing too convoluted. The higher you want to go, the more you want to aim the baseball upwards. In fact, the whole system aims itself, so you don't have to worry about player input. Just press the button and go! Just the most nonchalant face you can have for riding a baseball that's flying across the air. You do have platforms that are held up by balloons, and if you pop those balloons, then the platforms will go down. Oh, and this part, which I swear was taken straight from Rystar. On the TV screen, you see this robot throwing stuff at you. It happens here too. In fact, I think it's even weirder here because there's like a lack of animation on the TV screen. It's just the robot appears, ball shows up, then the ball shows up on your plane. Though I think the indicators do give it away. In the Rystar game, the robot shows up on screen, does his flip-off taunt, throws a wrench or a bolt at you, play it with an animation too, it's pretty cool. And then the wrench and bolt or whatever he throws at you shows up and just smacks you in the face. It's pretty genius, actually. Here's the boss of Zalland. It's, what the hell is this thing? Why would you build a robot like this to play baseball? And why is it attacking me? Like, what if there's a kid here? It just attacks the kid. That's a lawsuit right there, Zal. Plus 5 legal fees. Anyway, this boss right here is pretty simple until you get to the second phase. Alright, there are 2 phases to this guy. He splits into 3 robots. Instead of dodging 1, you dodge thrice. And this is where things can get hectic because the screen is filled with a lot of crap. But a lot of Neera's attacks are very hard hitting and also very AoE based. So you're gonna hit something eventually. Even if the punks are moving around a lot, you'll hit something, trust me. See, I got 2 of them down in like 2 seconds. Now, if you're Lilac, I think this boss fight definitely is a challenge because the robots move around so much.
Nice try.
This just in, an enraged panda soldier destroyed Zalland, causing millions of dollars of collateral damage. Now on to sports with the Battlesphere. The Battlesphere Arena is going to be the main hub for Shang. That's Shang, not Shang 2. The 3 kingdoms in these games have always had similar sounding names and they're very easy to mix up. A good way to tell them apart is Shang 2 is located in a valley region with predominantly blue soldiers, and the Magister is there. Shang is heavily urbanized, and for whatever reason it's always nighttime, I don't get it, and the soldiers here are predominantly red. The 3rd kingdom, Gang, is located further north, so there's snow everywhere. Just my type of place. But also, the nation's soldiers are predominantly green. That's something within the story of the 2 games that's more subtextual than it is actually stated. At least in the first game that was the case. Here everything's a bit more fleshed out. That's the problem with Shang-Tusians. Way too soft. Give them a couple days in Shangmu's #1 patrol guard, I'll whip them into shape. Yeah, sure, buddy. With a size like that, I'm not sure if you can. My father was a demon king with 3 eyes. He killed my mom and sister and gave me his powers so I can do his bidding, but I said no and he banished me. My weapon is a guitar sword made from the bones of dead behemoths. It can summon shadow clones to fight for me. How come this guy isn't a playable character? Jeffrey might be the coolest NPC in the whole entire game, and he only appears here. I'm kind of saddened about that. Only kind of, though. I'll take Neera and her ice staff for now. Anyway, meet Blake and Balthazar. They run a shop called Blake and Balthazar's Bazaar. Kind of redundant, but yeah, here's their shop. And you can get some pretty decent items. They're not really that great, but they're not bad either. If you're looking for a challenge run of this game, get the 1-hit KO and the life oscillation. If you're looking to transform every item into a bomb, then get the items to bombs perk. Yeah, that gives me really bad flashbacks to Sparkster on the Sega Genesis. Good game, really horrible RNG. Oh, it's Maria Nolte! Okay, I take back everything I said about Jeffrey. Maria Nolte is the best NPC in the whole entire game, and we don't even play as her. And she only appears like 3 times here. Think of Vicky Vale from Batman, which is ironic because Maria is a bat. She's kind of like this reporter who's trying to get the next scoop. And Pommy is here to break the 4th wall. He works at Galaxy Trail booth. I thought Carol was the one that breaks the 4th wall. We don't need 2 of them. And I'm just running back and forth because what am I doing? I think I was not sure if I made it back to the beginning of that first floor or not, so I was just running back and forth for some reason. Anyway, Naomi here also runs a shop out of the Battlesphere where you can collect vinyls. You can buy pretty much any song that's not stage specific, so the title screen theme you can get, the boss battles you can get, I think some of the hubs you can get as well. They are very expensive on crystals. Why are you talking to me? I'm not really that important. Says every introvert ever, including myself. A sleeping crustacean gets carried away by the current. Basically, you snooze, you lose. What's with all the bats here? I can't even talk to them because they're perched. Let's go to the left, see what's up. Oh, arcade. There's an arcade here. Neera, my dear, is that you? You look different today. Yes, it's me. I appreciate the attention, but shouldn't you be making friends your own age, my dear? Wait, how old is Neera? I think she's my age, actually. She's like at least somewhat under 30, but over 25 or something like that. I don't know. All the other main characters have definitive ages. Neera's the only one that's unknown. Anyway, here's Fist of Frogs. Fists of Frogs. Wow, I got the plurals mixed up. This game is a lot of things that I can't really pinpoint. You got some Pac-Man in there, you got some Frogger. You got a bit of the Atari Black Widow arcade game too. I don't even know how to play this. Okay, so it looks like you can only rotate on the outside circle, so that's good. And you can jumped right into the fucking worm. It looks like you can jump, and I think that pedal right there is your power pellet, so you can eat the worms. Yeah, there we go. Oh! I can't play this game. Aim over. Because the G and the R is blocked out for some reason. Anyway, let's play again. This really is an authentic arcade game. I can't even beat the first level. Okay, get the power pellet. Stay there. Don't jump. Oh, they can jump onto the freaking outside circle too? That's not fair. How can I even get the power pedal if they're just waiting there, you know? Okay, so the goal here is to collect all the flies. Okay, there we go. I missed. I might actually love and hate this game. I can't even eat the worm when it's powered down on the outside circle. Are you serious? Okay, at least it doesn't look like they turn around randomly like they do in Pac-Man, so that's good. Oh, God. Oh, okay, I made it. I might actually die here. Alright, that's enough gaming for now, Carol. All the other arcade games are broken for some reason. I'm not sure if you can unlock these, but yeah, they're just there for decoration. And so is the Crane Machine, which has Captain Claw action figures only. I don't even know what that song is. Captain Claw Quest 2 came out a few weeks ago. It's pretty good, but the shooting levels take forever though. Why didn't they just stick with the classic beat-em-up action of the first Claw Quest? That's a good question.
Carol, wait up!
Lilac, hi, how's it going?
What were you thinking? You shouldn't have run off without us.
I don't need a babysitter, okay? I can handle myself.
That's not the point and not at all what I meant.
We want a Battlesphere too! Yeah?
If we're gonna fight in the Battlesphere, then we're gonna do it together, as a team.
Awesome! Looks like the old Carol charm is finally rubbing off on you guys. Even you, scary lady.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here to recruit the champion to our cause. And to help you. You are clearly doomed to fail without our support.
Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Carol's gonna win either way. Anyway, stay tuned for part 4 of Freedom Planet 2, where we actually get down to it in the Battlesphere.